Hello and welcome to this presentation on Iseg high voltage power supply modules. In this video we will take a look at ripple and noise. High voltage noise contributes to deteriorate detector signals. Therefore, using a power supply with low ripple and noise will improve the overall performance of an experiment. Iseg efficiently reduces ripple and noise by using resonance switching technology. However, it is important to look through the datasheet as the noise level varies depending on the nominal voltage of the different modules. Some module types, such as the VLN option, have been optimized to reduce noise even further. After having gone through the datasheet, we will show how the noise generated by high voltage power supplies can be measured. These measurements make sure that potential issues with your power supply can be addressed. For these measurements, we will use a ripple test adapter that can be borrowed or purchased from Iseg. Let's take a look at the Iseg datasheet first. For standard modules, the noise is inferior to 10 to 20 mV peak-to-peak for frequencies above 10 Hz and below 2 to 3 mV peak-to-peak for frequencies above 1 kHz. The precise maximum noise depends on the nominal voltage of the module and is therefore specified for each module individually. For high-precision modules, the noise is given in 3 frequency ranges. Here again, as the ripple and noise levels vary, the precise values are given for each module individually. High-voltage power supplies generate 3 components of ripple and noise. First, we have the ripple caused by the converter. This noise has a frequency from 40 to 120 kHz. As resonance switching technology is used, the higher harmonics can be neglected. Then there is the noise caused by electronic components in the frequency range from 1 Hz to a few kHz. Another noise component with a frequency from 0.01 Hz to 10 Hz is generated by the regulation and internal amplification. We have set up a simple experiment to measure the noise. We are working with an M-port crate with M-port C controller. The tested power supply is a 500 volt EHS standard module. Channel 2 is connected to a ripple test adapter. This adapter is connected to an Iseg distribution box for an additional load. We use a 100 MHz oscilloscope to measure the noise. Easy LVHV will be used to control the hardware. We measure with 3 different oscilloscope time settings to distinguish several noise frequency ranges. The output voltage varies between 20 and 500 volt. The measured noise frequencies are restricted by the used ripple test adapter, which has a bandwidth from 0 Hz to 10 MHz. This Excel sheet shows the ripple and noise levels that we measured for different voltages and time settings. The measurements were all below the Iseg specifications. Iseg high voltage modules have very low ripple and noise. This low noise level is mainly due to the used resonance switching technology. Other factors that contribute are the excellent build quality, the small form factor, and the efficient shielding. However, in a real-world application it must be considered that the supply noise isn't the only noise source. When you try to find a high-voltage module, verify that the constructor specifications match your requirements. Make sure that noise generated by your high-voltage power supply is under control right from the start. When questions arise, measure by yourself. Don't hesitate to ask for support. If you have hard or software-related questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Contact Iseg for questions related to high-voltage modules, contact Weiner for low-voltage modules and import crates, contact Physical Instruments if you are based in France, and Analog Flavor if you have questions related to the used control software EasyLVHV.